Hi there, everybody. Welcome to Zen with Jen Yoga. My name is Jennifer. As usual, I am your friend and your yoga guide here for this sequence. My kids are home. I practice right in my living room, so welcome to my home. And if they're here, I just like to let you know that if you happen to see a kid run by, that may be a possibility, and I may not edit that. So hope everybody is doing wonderful today. It happens to be Easter here, so happy Easter. Otherwise, happy day. But we're just going to spend a couple of minutes to check in with ourselves, to bring ourselves into the present moment, whatever we have going on, show ourselves some love, and just show up for ourselves. So today I'm going to have us start by sitting in a comfortable seat, and we're going to do some pranayama, what's called nadi shodhana. But if you want to go ahead and sit on a pillow just to raise your hips up and then cross at your shins, sit up nice and tall. You can use your hands behind you to help lift your chest, tighten your fingers, squeeze your shoulder blades, line your head, heart, and pelvis, and sit up nice and tall. And then I'm going to have us take our right hand and just bring your 3 fingers in the middle down so that your thumb and your pinky finger are sticking up. So we're going to use our thumb to plug up our right nostril and our pinky to plug up our left nostril. And the way that we do this is we start by inhaling in through the right nostril, holding to plug the right nostril, and then exhaling out of the left nostril, holding, inhaling in again through the left nostril, plugging the left, holding, exhaling through the right nostril. And we'll do this a few times, but I thought since it's springtime and it's allergy season, this is such a wonderful breathing technique to help keep the nasal passages open. It's really awesome for grounding you and calming the central nervous system. And so with both of those benefits, I thought that would just be so perfect for today. So go ahead and get your 3 fingers down in the middle and bring your pinky to your left nostril and your thumb to your right. Now, see how that feels. Bring it down for just a second. We'll do a couple of rounds of just some normal breathing. So breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your nose. Have a slight constriction here in the back of your throat. The sensation would be like when you're fogging up a mirror, but your mouth isn't open. So it kind of makes a sound like waves in the ocean. And now go ahead and plug your left nostril. Go ahead and take an inhale in through your right nostril. Hold at the crest of the inhale, plug your right nostril, breathe out through the left. Fully and completely. Hold, breathe in through your left nostril. Plug it up, breathe out through your right. Hold, breathe in through your right. Hold and plug, breathe out through your left. Breathe in through your left. Hold and plug, breathe out through your right. Breathe in through your right. Hold and plug, breathe out through your left. This will be the last time. Breathe in through your left. Hold and plug, breathe out through your right. Now bring both of your hands down and keep your hands your palms on your thighs for a more grounding experience. To get energy, flip your palms up and just take a few natural round of breath cycles while gently constricting your throat. One more. Great job. Now just notice how you feel now than when you did when we first started. I know for me, I feel so much calmer. I feel like I can breathe nice deep breaths in through my nose here. And we'll take a second here, to dedicate or set an intention, something that we want to bring with us along with our movement today and off of our yoga mats. So have that in mind. For me, I'd like to create a sense of relaxation throughout the day. Now take the deepest, most loving breath you've taken all day, and we'll seal this in. And sigh it on the exhale. Let something go on your breath out. Go ahead and breathe in. Sigh it out, let it go. Great, my friends. Now, we are going to do some stretches. So you can take the pillow out. Go ahead and switch the crossing of your legs. So do the more unusual way. Cross at your shins. Let your knees fall naturally. Sit up nice and tall. And then breathe in. Bring your arms out to a T. And reach your arms up, keeping your shoulders relaxed away from your ears, creating length through your entire torso, out through your fingertips. And then bring your right palm down. Breathe in again, reach up, breathe out, reach your arm over. So creating a nice stretch along your left side here, keeping space between your ears and your arm and your shoulder. Breathe in, bring your belly button to your navel to help bring you back up. Bring your arms to a T. Breathe out, bring your left palm down now. Keep your hand in line with your shoulder. Keep your fingers spread wide. Breathe in, reach your right arm up to create length first. Breathe out, reach your arm over, bicep along your ear, keeping some space. Stretching all the way out through your right fingertips. Really reach here. Breathe in, bring your belly button to your navel, lift you back up, arms come to a T, and we will go ahead and take a twist. So now bring your hands back down. Go ahead and bring your right foot over your left thigh. So your left leg here is bent with your heel towards your right hip. Your right foot is flat to the mat. So sit up nice and tall. We're going to bring our left hand, you can either wrap it around your right thigh or you can hook your elbow outside of your right thigh, and then breathe in, use your right hand behind you, sit up nice and tall here. Breathe out and you can gently twist, turning from your center to the right. Breathe in, sit up tall, twist from your center. Maybe you turn your head a little this time. Breathe in, sit up tall, twist from the center. Maybe this time you gaze over your right shoulder. Now to come out, keep the twist low and slowly unravel. And then we'll take it to the other side. So go ahead, bring your right foot in towards your left glute. Bring your left foot, cross it over your right thigh, bringing the sole of the foot to the mat. Breathe in, sit up tall, and then you can either hook your right elbow outside of your left thigh, or you can just grab onto your thigh like that. Sit up tall, use your left hand behind you to help sit you up tall, and then breathe out, twist from your center. Breathe in, sit up tall. Breathe out, twist from center a little more. Maybe you turn your head. Breathe in and sit up tall. Breathe out, twist from your center. Maybe you take your gaze over your left shoulder. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep everything low to come out of the twist here. Coming back to center. Great. Now we'll make it to tabletop here. Do a couple of rounds of cat and cow, just to sort of like iron out our spine and get some fluid movement going. So bring your hands under your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Don't round or drop in the belly. Have a neutral spine here. Press into the finger pads. Spread your fingers wide. Press into the tops of your feet. Moving just your spine only. Breathe in, drop your belly. Look up, curl tailbone up, stretch from your belly button all the way out to your throat. Open your heart, open your throat. Breathe out, round your spine, stretch between the shoulder blades. Drop your head, drop your tailbone down. Breathe in, drop your belly, gaze up, curl tailbone up for cow. Breathe out, round it all back in, curl tailbone down for cat. One more like this. Breathe in for cow pose. Breathe out, round it in for cat pose. And then take it to a neutral spine, my friends. From here, take your hands, move them one palm print forward. Spread your fingers wide, press into the pads of your fingers. Tuck your toes under. Push the floor away from you and lift your hips up high and back. Curl tailbone up towards the ceiling. Keep a bend in your knees to create the length in your spine. Then pedal out the feet, opening up the backs of the legs. Now, find a moment of stillness here. Maybe you try to reach your heels towards the floor. Stay for a breath in and out. All right, my friends, lift your right leg high up and back behind you. Bend your right knee. Shift your shoulders over your hands. Bring your knee in towards the midline to bring your right foot through. Go ahead and straighten your right leg. Bend your left leg behind you. Spring forward, and we meet in forward fold. Press into your feet here. Lift your toes to activate the arches. And we're going to slowly rise up to stand in mountain pose here. Grounding down through our feet. Stand up nice and tall. Head, heart, and pelvis in alignment. Shoulders relaxed away from the ears. Reaching through the crown of your head. Your thighs are engaged. Your belly's engaged. Bend your knees. Sweep your arms up for upward salute or Urdhva Hastasana. Maybe you look up, maybe you slightly back bend, and then hinge forward and fold over your straight legs. Come back into Uttanasana, forward fold here. And then we'll bring it to a halfway lift. So straighten out your spine. You can bring your hands to your shins, your thighs, or you can keep them on your mat, but straighten your spine, bring weight into your heels. Bring your head parallel with the wall. Lengthen out here, and then on an exhale, fold back down to forward fold Uttanasana. Now, press into your palms. We're going to step our left foot back. This time we'll start with the left into a low lunge, and then step your right foot back to downward facing dog. Yoga for the mind here today. Breathe in, come onto the balls of your feet, roll into a plank pose. Drop your knees down. Breathe out, bend your elbows straight back, lower with control here. Breathe in, press into your hands to help rise you up. Hook your tailbone down, press into the tops of your feet. Keep your glute muscles relaxed, so use your upper back muscles. We'll keep it low. Breathe out, lower down with control. Let your forehead be the last thing. Press it back up through tabletop into a downward facing dog. Now breathe in, lift your right or left leg up. Breathe out, bend your left knee, shift it in towards the midline. Shift your shoulders over your hands, bring your left foot through. Straighten your left leg, bend your right leg, and fold, spring forward and fold on a breath out. Let everything go in Uttanasana. Bend your knees here, let your head be heavy. Press into your feet to rise you up. Arms come out and up this time for Urdhva Hastasana. Back bend, maybe look up, reach through your hands, and then dive forward over your straight legs, back to forward fold. Now press into your hands, step your right foot back into a low lunge. Press into your hands and step your left foot back to meet your right foot. Roll forward into a plank position here. Drop your knees and lower down with control on your breath out, slow and steady. Your hands are under your shoulders. You're hooking your tailbone, pressing into the tops of your feet. Use your upper back muscles to rise you up for cobra. Maybe you push all the way into your elbows this time, spiraling your creases forward. On the breath out, let it all go back down. Let your forehead be the last thing. Press back up through tabletop and into a downward facing dog. Breathe in, reach your right leg up. Breathe out, bring your right knee in towards your midline, shifting your shoulders over your hands at the same time to bring the right foot through. Straighten the right leg and bend the left leg behind you. Use your hands, you're on your fingertips. Spring forward and fold down into forward fold. Now come to halfway lift again. Bring your hands to your shins, knees, or floor. Straighten out your spine here. Bring weight into the balls of your feet. Think one straight line from your head to your tailbone. And then breathe out and fold. Now from here, we're going to bend our knees and just step back into downward facing dog. And we'll move into some standing poses. So we will start on the right. Breathe in, reach your right leg up behind you. Breathe out, shift it forward, and bring your right foot through. You'll be in a low lunge. From here, come onto your fingertips, spin your left heel down, your left foot down, and bend your right leg, have your knee over your ankle, and cartwheel your arms up into Warrior Two, moving your upper body. In Warrior Two, press into the outer edge of your left foot. Reach your arms away from each other. Keep your head, heart, and pelvis in alignment. Your knee is over your ankle and your leg is parallel. Maybe you gaze over your right fingers, sorry. And then we're going to look down, cartwheel your hands back down to frame your right foot, and then step your right foot back into downward facing dog. And we will do that on the left side. So reach your left leg up, bend your left knee, squeeze it into the midline to step your knee through. Use your fingertips to help rise you up. Bend your left knee over your ankle. Keep your thigh parallel. Press into the outer edge of your right foot. Spin it down. We're rising up for Warrior Two. Press into the outer edge of your right foot. Stack head, heart, and pelvis. Keep your left leg parallel to the mat. Reach your hands away from each other, pinkies facing back. Maybe you gaze over your left fingertips. Breathe in, my friends. Use your breath here to help get you through. Now, look down and cartwheel your hands down to frame your left foot. Press into your hands to help bring your left foot back into downward facing dog. And then we can go for a vinyasa. So bring your shoulders over your hands, drop your knees, bend your elbows straight back like we've been doing. Press up into a cobra. Let it all go back down on a breath out. Push back up into downward facing dog. Or you can always just stay in downward facing dog. But we're going to add on from here. So breathe in, lift your right leg up, squeeze it in, shift your shoulders over your hands, bring it through. Spin your left foot down, cartwheel your arms up for Warrior Two. We're going to stay for a breath in and a breath out. And then take your right forearm, bring it to the top of your right thigh. Have your palm facing up towards the ceiling. Spread your fingers wide to help you here. Bring your left hand to your hip and help turn you, creating a diagonal line from your left foot all the way out. Maybe you reach your left hand up and along your ear, creating a stretch along your entire left side. From here, look down at your foot. Bring your hands down to frame your right foot. back into low lunge, press into your hands, and then bring it back to downward facing dog. Great, we'll do this on the other side. So lift your left leg, bend your knee, bring it through, spin the right foot down, cartwheel your hands up to warrior two, knee over ankle, pressing into the outer edge of your right foot, stacking head, heart, and pelvis. Breathe in. On the breath out, bring your left forearm to your left thigh, palm facing the ceiling, fingers spread nice and wide. Pressing into the outer edge of your right foot, begin to spiral your rib cage under, creating a line from the edge of your right foot all the way out. Maybe you lift your right arm up and maybe you bring it along your ear. Stretching the entire right side, make sure you're pressing into both feet evenly. And then look down, my friends. Bring your hands down to frame your foot, come back into low lunge. Press into your palms, and that'll bring you back to downward facing dog. You can stay in down dog, or you can take a little vinyasa here, rolling into plank pose, lowering your knees, coming into chaturanga, pressing up for a cobra pose, lowering down on the breath out, and pressing back up into downward facing dog. Alrighty, and then from here, my friends, we'll add one more pose on and start to cool it down. So reach your right leg up, bend your right knee, bring it through, spin your back leg down, cartwheel your arms up to warrior two. Breathe in. On the breath out, lower your right forearm down, spiral your right rib cage under, create the length along your right side. Maybe you reach your right arm up. Stay for a breath in. And now listen, on the breath out, we're going to take it to triangle. So sweep your left hand in front of your face as you straighten your right leg, and then bring your right hand to your ankle, calf, or the floor. Spiral your right ribs under, pressing into the outer edge of your left foot, and take it to triangle pose, stacking one shoulder on top of the other. Bring your inner thighs together to help you create length in triangle. And then press into both feet, engage your core to help rise you up. Arms come to a T. Bend your knee back to warrior two. Look down, cartwheel your hands down. Back to low lunge and press into your palms to step back to downward facing dog. Breathe in, lift your left leg up, and breathe out. Shift over your shoulders, bring your leg through. Spin your right foot down. Cartwheel your hands up to warrior two. Pressing into the outer edge of your right foot. Keep your left leg parallel. Breathe in. Remember your alignment. And then on the breath out, bring your left forearm down. Bring your left rib cage under. Create length along your entire right side. Maybe you reach your right arm up and along your bicep, creating a diagonal line from your fingertips down to your foot, pressing into the outer edge of your right foot. Breathe in. And then on the breath out, as you straighten your legs, sweep your right arm in front of your face. Bring your left arm down to grab your left ankle. Spiral your left rib cage under, pressing into the outer edge of your right foot. Bring your right arm up to stack your shoulders one on top of the other. Triangle pose. Inner thighs are coming together. You're pressing into the outer edge of your right foot. Press evenly into both feet to help rise you back up. And then bend your left leg into a warrior two so you can look down. Cartwheel your hands to frame your left foot. Back to low lunge and then step back to downward facing dog. Now you can stay here and breathe, or we can do one last vinyasa. So roll forward into plank. Drop your knees, bend your elbows straight back to lower down. Press into your palms for cobra pose. Rise up. Breathe out, lower back down, and press back to tabletop position. And we will begin to start slowing things down here. So from here, we're going to do a forward fold. So come to sit with your legs straight out in front of you. Come to sit straight up, head, heart, and pelvis in alignment, pressing into your sits bones here. Keep your feet flexed. Breathe in, rise your arms up, keep your shoulders relaxed, and breathe out and fold, coming out of your low back. Maybe you can grab the balls of your feet or your ankles to help stretch out your spine on one more breath in. And then breathe out, let your head go now, and fold in. Beginning to slow it down and close it out. One more breath in. And then begin to use your hands to help walk you back up here. And then we will take it to a reclined position. So come to make it onto your back here, lower down with control. Show yourself some love. If you need to, use a pillow for your head or take your hair out, whatever is going to feel good for you, go for it. And then we'll do a bridge pose. So get your back flush to the mat. Bring your heels in as close to your glutes as you can. And then you're going to roll your upper arm bones in. Press into your feet, press into your heels to lift your hips up using your glutes here. And it's as if like your glutes are going towards your heels, lifting into bridge pose. Maybe you roll your upper arm bones in more and clasp your hands. Do a slight tuck of your chin towards your chest. Stay for a breath in. And on your breath out, slowly release with control, lowering down inch by inch by inch. Unwinding. Now from here you can windshield wiper your legs in one way and the other. And as always, I love a supine twist. It is so great for low back pain, and it's one of the reasons why I started yoga is for that, but I stuck with it for so many other reasons. But hug your knees into your chest here. Rock a little side to side. Bring your arms to a T and then bump your hips to the left, allowing your knees to fall gently to the right, allowing your hips to stack one on top of the other. Keep your hands in line with your shoulders. Maybe you take your gaze over your left shoulder, and maybe you take your right hand to your left thigh. Breathe in. Breathe out. Remember your intention. Remember why you're here. Remember there's no right or wrong way to do this. There's no better or worse. We're just practicing. If we approach life in this way, it's such a game changer for the mind. But bring your belly button in towards your spine and use that to bring your knees back up to center. Take a minute to reset your low back and then hug your knees into your chest again. Bring your arms out to a T. Bump your hips to the right. Let your knees fall naturally to the left, stacking one hip on top of the other. Do your best to keep your shoulder blades grounded here. Hands in line with your shoulders. Maybe you gaze over your right shoulder. Maybe you bring your left hand to your right thigh. Remember, you are breathing in. Remember, you are breathing out. And we are so worth this time and to discover ourselves. You know, where are our areas of tension? Where is it challenging for us? And yoga is a great way to practice this on your mat and take it off your mat with you. Now breathe in, bring your navel in towards your spine, bring your arms to a T. Use that to bring your legs back to center. Hug your knees into your chest again. Rock a little side to side. Maybe this time you lift head and shoulders and give yourself a big hug, my friend. You just did so much great work. And then take up room. Let your legs come out long. Stretch overhead. Take one big stretch. Let your chest be open. Maybe roll your upper arm bones in a little to open your heart center. Allow everything we just did to integrate into our well-being, all the hard work we did in mind, body, and spirit. Use this savasana to allow that to seal into your body and honor what we just did. So give yourself permission to do nothing. Allow your inhales to breathe through your entire body. So like you can inhale through the crown of your head, out through the soles of your feet. Creating space with every inhale, softening and relaxing just a little more on every exhale. And I leave you to breathe in this way for just a moment and do nothing but be. Okay, start to take a deeper breath in, deeper breath out. Begin to come back to the present moment. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Maybe you stretch your arms up again. Wiggle the body a little as we slowly come back. Take your hands, roll over onto your side using your arm as a rest for your head. And stay for a breath, showing ourselves even more love. Now use your other hand to help lift you back up, to come back to seated. And we'll take just a minute here to honor our time on our yoga mats today, honor our healing journeys and our own wonderful, beautiful life's journeys. And as always, my mission is to help you find your Zen so you can live as authentically as you can. Namaste, my friends. Let's close the practice by taking one more deep breath in and one more deep breath out together. As always, I thank you so much for your support, and if you want to help this channel grow, please like and subscribe. And if you want to donate, I have information for that in my channel's descriptions. There's details, but as always, I'm here for you no matter what. So I look forward to making another video and sharing this journey of healing, experience, strength, hope, and of course, yoga. Have a wonderful day, people. Thank you so much.